I'm Victor Devon,
I'm petrified
and this is Tonight.
on Murder, She Wrote.
Oh, hi, tight pants.
Oh my.
He's thick. You know what I
He
mean? Like he's
is.
got
He got
broad
thick
shoulders,
thighs,
and
broad shoulders.
he looks better dressed down than he does in the
Uh-huh.
suit.
Don't
Yeah.
they all? Mr. Singh tells this spooky story about the curse of the ruby, right? And she's just sitting there, puffing away.
On
Like,
her Turkish cigarette,
I
yes.
know, looking fabulous.
And she says, "Why not? I've smoked everything else." It's always depressing when a parent has to realize that their child is the killer, or a child has to realize that their parent is the killer. It's a downer.
Is this an English thing? Is this something English
That
people do?
Is this what English people do?
Not every woman can wear that jewel and remain untouched by its curse.
Tonight on Murder, She Wrote.
That must be pretty tough being replaced as Daddy's little princess.
Ah!
Whoa.
It must be tough being replaced. Daddy's little princess. You let me tell you, yes, yes, it is. Yes, it is. You know
From
what? None
personal
of us got that.
experience, we know.
Hey, I'm Victor Devon,
I'm petrified, and this
and
is
this tonight
tonight on
on
Murder,
Murder She
She
Wrote.
Wrote.
We're off. I'm off. We're all off. Audience at home, I know barely a week has gone by since you've heard us last time, but
Uh-huh.
we actually haven't connected in just about 2.5 weeks, and
Yeah.
it's too long. It's too long. I did
It's
some
like
traveling.
reuniting with
You've
an
done
old
some.
schoolmate or something. Yeah, we've been busy, busy,
Ooh,
busy. Yep.
you're about to go traveling too, so like
I
it's just
am.
yeah.
I'm flying to New York this week.
I was just in New York.
Yeah.
Nice. Business or pleasure?
A little bit of both.
Fabulous.
So, I am pursuing a job there.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
So I'm seeing where it goes. I'm actually pretty far along in the process, and I want to go to New York to make sure that if I get an offer, I want to
Mm,
move there. You know what I mean? I want to check it
yeah.
out. So I'm scoping the sites, looking at the neighborhoods, connecting with friends, and taking the next step in life. It'd be a huge move,
Yeah.
but you know what? I'm ready.
Yeah. Well, you've been there before. You have a sense of it.
Oh
I mean,
yeah.
obviously it was in the before times, but uh
Yeah, I'm very curious to see thinking about it in a different sort of context now.
yeah.
Yeah.
Older, wiser, grizzled. I
Little
mean,
yellow
chiseled.
imprint.
Yeah, I was just in New York. There are a number of people who said, "Hey, are you here?" And I had to say, "No, I just left." It was basically I had to protect my leisure time as well as the family commitments that I had.
Mm,
Next time, sorry folks, it just wasn't in the cards. It was actually basically like a little proto jaunt before I went to the Ohio Burlesque Festival.
mm.
Um,
You
but
saw
it was me
Rocky
and the
Horror, right?
husband. I did see Rocky Horror. I have to tell you, Petrified, and I have a feeling I'm gonna wax a little bit poetic on this for like the next year and a half. But I was so relieved, A, that it
Oh,
was good, and B, that it was adult
oh,
and transgressive in the year 2026.
how
I
wonderful.
was so relieved, and not like pandering, and not like offensive for the sake of offensive, and not, like not like, ooh, edgelord. No, it wasn't that. It wasn't that either. Because it could have gone in so many multiple directions. I mean, that's what, like, it's basically a novelty now. Did not feel like a novelty, and I
Oh,
lived for
good.
that shit. Oh my God, what a great cast. I saw the understudy for Luke Evans, who was fantastic.
Mm.
You would have adored because they were basically Blanche Devereaux the entire
Oh,
time. To not. You want to witness
my,
the
my,
breakthrough
my,
of our
sir.
chemical research.
I do believe your
Oh,
sweet words could charm the morning
oh,
dew right off the honeysuckle.
oh, it was delightful.
Oh,
Sherry Renee Scott was our magenta and
oh,
usherette. Came
oh.
with such professionalism and style, and just obviously just having the best fucking time. Um, Valentina, who's from our neck of the woods as
Right.
well, in terms of
My
our drag and
gosh.
burlesque as Columbia. I have to tell you, I had doubts. And I think anybody, I mean, I don't think that's an unfair thing to say,
Yeah.
but I think she really sold it. And so tall. My God. I'm not used to seeing Columbia taller than Riff Raff and Magenta. It was actually kind of wonderful. Um, Brad of the Jan, everyone was so. Oh, Harvey Gillian from What We Do in the Shadows as Eddie Dr. Scott. I was so impressed. So impressed. I was
Yeah.
so Rachel Dratch was a light in the world. Oh my God.
Oh, I would love to see Rachel Dratch
It was really, really
anytime.
fascinating. And as someone who's been a fan of this media for like, 30 years, um, I was so relieved. And I think I might make like a video or something on it for We Burlesque because I feel like I need to actually like give thanks. Like
Yeah.
I think I need to. Also with the Family Outsiders on Broadway, which was not a first, second, or third choice for me, but family wanted to see it, so we
Hmm.
tagged along. Um, Very young adult novel. The audience was full of teenage girls who were losing their shit. You know what? Good for them. It's an
Right.
important story. It's an important story about class. It's an important story about um, non-toxic masculine friendships. The true love story of that show and that book and that movie is two guys who are friends. Um, the rich people are the bastards. That's always good.
Aren't they always?
I mean,
A very
yes,
Murder She
but
Wrote theme. Bringing it back.
that's never promised. That's never promised
Yeah.
for that to be the hit because that's woke now. And I was very delighted by the choreography, the dance, the imagery, all of that. Again, the it was a little intro to Broadway to a certain degree,
Mm,
in terms of its text, but it's fine. I'd love
it's
a 14-year-old
fine.
to have a show. I needed a show when I was 14. I think Rent was little bit more elevated, but that's neither here nor there.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, so that was really fabulous. And then I went to Ohio and did a bunch of burlesque, and that was a lot of fun too. How about you?
Oh gosh. Oh gosh. What have I been doing? Uh, most of my time has been consumed with job stuff, so I have nothing
Yeah,
really fun to report, but hopefully some good news will be coming from it shortly. Yeah. So,
nice.
but otherwise, not really much. Just hitting the grind, watch my Murder She Wrote, and
Hmm.
there are a lot of things I want to see, but I've been just so distracted.
Mm.
I've been itching to see what is it? Oak Street, the end of Oak Street.
Yeah, yeah, I've heard good
I've
things.
heard wonderful things about it, which I never would have guessed. It looks like kind of schlock, right? But I love my Annie Hathaway, so I'm gonna go see it.
Yes.
And
I just saw her trailer for it. She's been working. My God, she just did
all
like I think because
over.
she knew she was gonna have a baby, so I think she was like, let's do shit. I saw a trailer for yet another film that she's about to be in, which looks like a nice little thriller. She's almost like the Psycho Betty Davis role in that, and I'm like, yes,
Work,
give me.
work.
Verity, it's coming out. I'm intrigued.
She's
I
working.
check check out that trailer. Good stuff.
Okay, okay. Well, and she's doing another. She signed on for another project where it's based on a book. I don't remember what it's called, but she's playing a conservative social media influencer who purports like the stay-at-home wife trope and says this is where our place is, but then gets transported back to like hundreds of years, and she has to sort of live the life that she's been pushing. Yeah,
Hmm.
so that's another one that's sort of in the pipeline. I actually just learned, sorry, this is turning into an Anne Hathaway podcast. I actually just learned, I think yesterday, that she was the original Christine Daae cast in the Phantom of the Opera movie. Isn't that
And
something?
no disrespect to Emmy Rossum, but I have a feeling I may have liked that film a little bit
I
more.
think so. I like Emmy Rossum, but there's something a little
Not well directed in that film, though.
not. No, no.
That
I think
film
Anne
was not
Hathaway
confident.
would have brought a little bit more charisma to the part, maybe.
It suffered from the same issue as the Rent film, where I saw when I watched it, I was like, oh, this director doesn't like that this is an operetta. Does not like that at
Yeah.
all. Because you don't need to rhyme. This isn't, Father once spoke of an angel. I used to dream he'd appear. Just sing it.
Just sing the
Father
damn
once sang
thing.
of an angel. Ah, na, 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 na. Just do that. Just do that.
I mean, that's what
Don't
it
give me
is. That's what it
and
is.
yeah, that was poor. That was poor direction.
You would never go see an opera like reimagined, and the bitch is like, "Oh, mio bambino caro, mi piace Bella." Oh, Bella. No, wouldn't happen.
No,
Do the
insane.
fucking work as it is. That's why
What's
it's
the fucking
good. That's
medium?
why it's
It's the
good.
medium.
Yeah.
I know. I know.
Same thing with
I know. I
Rent
know. I
too.
know.
I mean, you said it. Like,
Yeah,
I think these directors were like, look at these big grand musicals. I'm gonna make it not that. And it's like, then why are you doing it?
I know.
What's the
And that at
point?
least was like first, like December 24th, 9 p.m.
Yeah.
Eastern Standard Time. From here on in, I shoot without a script. Anthony Rapp, why aren't you singing?
What
Like
the
it was like
hell?
December
That's
24th,
the hook,
9
right?
p.m. That's where
That's how you are
the
instantly
audience
drawn into it.
explodes up when they hear that in
Yes.
theaters.
Because it's
Do
like
it
this
again.
stark
Yeah,
stage in the dark. Everybody comes out,
I know.
spotlight on, December 24th. It's so much energy
Yes.
and movement. And then to have that
Trust your
plodding,
medium.
plodding nonsense. Yeah.
Trust
So
it, trust it, trust it.
anyway,
Well,
well,
oh, you had a note. You had
oh
a fan
yeah,
letter.
I do. We have a few comments on the YouTube that I thought were really fun.
I
First of all,
love
we
it.
have a new subscriber from this is Dermot Murphy, and they have just discovered us from, let's see, I believe Dublin. So welcome from
Oh,
Dublin, and they still
hello. Of
enjoy Murder She Wrote every day. And then
course.
another lovely comment I had about our last episode, which was Harbinger of Death,
Hmm.
from this is Christina Heck, and she said this episode was both boring and convoluted. That's a feat. And girl, we could not agree more.
Absolutely. I hope you meant the episode and not our episode because we did
Yeah.
our best.
We tried. We tried real hard, okay?
Yeah.
Actually, that was one of my most favorite episodes to record and edit. I thought it was a hoot.
We make our own
Some,
fun around here.
yeah. Sometimes I wish there were more bad episodes.
I mean, with respect to the world, eventually we'll hit season 7 and 8, and we'll
Yeah.
start hitting a few more less confident episodes. So
Hmm.
I think
We
we
have
got
things to look forward to. Yeah.
we do.
But
I
in
don't
the
think we're done till
meantime,
20. We're here till 2020, 2030. I think I did the math. 2030,
yeah,
2031. So,
buckle up, folks. Hope you're in for the
that's your
ride.
plans.
Uh-huh.
But today we're still in season 4, and we are doing Curse of, is it Danav? Daanave? Sorry, V, no E.
I think they say it in the episode.
They do, but I don't
I think
remember
it's
off the top of my
Danav.
head.
Yeah, I can't
Danav.
either. We'll hear it.
Yeah. This is interesting one. This one goes back into, is this one of the first real episodes that deals with like supernatural energy?
It is very that, right? I was thinking it's
Hmm.
very mystical, magical, which is fun,
It
right?
opens it opens straight up, and we still do this. With sort of like this Exorcist-esque meets Indiana Jones-esque.
Yeah.
I hope all of these people are people of
There's like
color-esque.
a cave. It literally looks like the cave that Jesus rose from. Like what are we
Oh
doing?
my God.
A guy in a turban, an explorer in his khaki suit.
Yeah.
I'm not even
I'm
sure
sorry.
where they are.
What
I know
is
we're going for
this?
Egypt, but this is wild.
What is this? Like, which is funny because this is also like really, this is all just to get us there. This
Yeah.
is all just to get us there because this is really like a Seth-centric episode because we meet his
Hmm.
family, who
Hmm.
we've never actually met any of Seth's folks. Um, it's sort of like this Cave of Wonders moment where
Very. There's this
they're
huge
trying to pick
like
up.
cobra bust sculpture, gold with this ruby jewel in the middle of it, and these two guys are
This man,
trying to take it.
what movie is this guy from? He's like doing like this like mystical Fifth Element hand thing.
This
It's
is
straight
that.
up.
Victor, this is the opening scene of The Fifth Element.
Oh my God.
Is this where they got it?
Oh my God. Now, all right, so this actor in the turban is in
Hmm.
fact Indian.
Yes.
His name is
This is Kabir
Kabir
Bedi.
Bedi.
Yeah.
Uh, often plays the villain because that's where
Hmm.
we were at our times. A lot of regional for him media. This is one of the few American productions,
Yeah.
frankly, but he is playing to the hilt.
Oh, this is melodrama, baby.
Oh, but it's a dream. Okay, so maybe
Uh,
that's why.
yeah.
It's so they like to fuck with us.
I mean, I guess we have to bring it
Uh,
back to the world a little bit. We have to sort of get
I
out of this like cursed
suppose
jewel cave of wonders moment, right? And bring it back.
this
I mean,
this
we
show,
literally just left Harbinger of Death,
you
which
know,
nothing happens in, so
nothing happens,
we
and
can't go
yeah, has
too
the
far.
melodrama, and
Yeah.
yet,
Yeah.
oh, and
Uh,
now we're in the real world, and this lady is getting, yeah, I guess it's cursed, but it's sort of unremarkable. This sort of
yeah.
this jewel looks sort of oh, do they say what it's made of? They do, and I can't
It's
remember.
well, it's almost not even that important, right? What it is.
No,
It's just the
it's the
bright shiny
MacGuffin.
box that helps us get to where we're going. So yeah, I didn't pay too
Yeah,
close attention to it.
right
It's
up the
more a
MacGuffin. You didn't pay
symbol of
attention to the jewelry? Oh,
relationship.
it must not have been good. It's
Or
a
it was
ruby.
too
Okay,
good.
it's a
I'm used
ruby.
to the cheap costume shit, okay?
Yeah. Well, and also as a ruby, it almost looks muted. It's a really interesting
Oh yeah.
we're used to that bright fucking ruby red.
Yeah. It's almost
Um,
opaque, right? It has like an
yeah.
opacity to it that you don't expect from that kind of jewel.
Gives me like sardonyx. I don't know if you're familiar.
Mm.
Almost
Should we
brown.
should we introduce these characters since we're talking about
I
them? Why
suppose. All right, we
not?
have our ingenue who just received this bauble. It's the
This is
very young
Jane Windsor,
wife. Yeah,
played
wife
by Jane Windsor,
of
Alice. Yeah, the
this guy
wife
who just
of
gave it to her.
and the guy who gave it to her is Seth's brother. This
Yeah,
is Richard Hazlitt and his new young wife, because we need a May December here, uh,
always.
Alice. She is
Whenever
lovely,
we
by the
can.
way.
She is. There's this fragility
Hmm.
about her that I can't like. She's this bird-like thing with a lot of hair.
A lot of hair.
Um,
Feathered to the hilt. So bird-like is
pointed
very appropriate, right?
nose, pointed nose, very thin, slight thing of a girl.
Bright, sparkly
And
eyes.
compared to this old man,
Hmm.
it does read one of the more significant, like that's his granddaughter. Like that, it does
Oh,
read
absolutely.
very,
Because if this guy is anything close to the age of Seth, which I would assume would sort of be around 60, maybe he's 55, she looks like she's 25 years old.
he could be 70. Like
Yeah,
he's not even a youthful geezer.
right.
And then we have the unapproving, what's her
His daughter,
name?
she is
Carolyn.
Carolyn.
I think she's a gold digging hussy. She does not like that her father
No.
is dating this young thing and assumes that she is going to be doing some bullshit. Fans of the series will recognize this actress, Jane Badler, as someone who eats guinea pigs. If you're unfamiliar, there's this
Yikes.
fabulous moment where she yanks her face open, very Beetlejuice-ish, and eats. I believe it's a guinea pig. It might be a gerbil or a hamster, but I believe it is a guinea pig.
So what you're saying is it's an award-winning performance.
I mean, it's iconic.
Yeah,
She still gets work. She still
go for
got
her.
work for it. Yeah,
So she's the
Diana.
daughter, she's the unapproving daughter, and then she has some sort of husband, right? Who we just saw approach her.
Yeah, who
This is a very
also is sort of like generic, non-specific 80s husband that we're so used to seeing on Murder, She Wrote.
yeah,
Not unhandsome. Look at
yeah.
that. Oh, hi. Oh,
No,
hi.
he's a nice looking dude.
He's a looker. He's a looker.
He's like a
Um,
tall, broad.
oh, their brother sister, not husband, brother sister.
Oh, okay.
He's
Gross.
also a Hazlitt. He's also a Hazlitt.
Yes.
Listen, I don't know your search history, but that's where we're at. They how they do it is they say, "Oh, hey, sis," which I don't know anyone in real life who does that, but maybe people do. But that's how we
Maybe.
know.
Yeah.
Maybe that's how I identify. Oh, big brother, sister. We see that in Golden Girls too. Like we
Yeah,
have to
totally.
have that.
I mean, I've been called Big Brother, but I wasn't
Yeah.
related to them.
Oh
Oh
dear.
dear.
Uh, so they're both a little cranky. Why
Yeah.
are they cranky? Because of this ingenue stepping into. It's always Will shit. It's
It's always
always,
the same shit, right? It's like somebody has married somebody that the rest of the family doesn't approve, or they're going to marry somebody. Nobody wants it. Everybody's concerned that what they get in the will is going to be compromised. And so, of course, what we're doing here is setting up a huge suspect list right away, right off the bat. And I
and they give
appreciate it.
us. Yes, it is a little Agatha Christie-ish too.
Yeah.
They give us all that information. Let's get a little bit of it.
The old block.
Hey, sis, what's the rush? Afraid some trendy new fashion will start without you?
Funny, Mark. I really need your caustic wit.
Uh-oh. Trouble at the bank?
Nothing getting rid of the new assistant manager wouldn't solve.
Yeah, well, Alice doesn't exactly top my Christmas list either. It must be pretty tough being replaced as Daddy's little princess.
Not as tough as being replaced by the new heir apparent.
What are you talking about?
Oh, come on. Daddy's old, not dead. If he and Alice have a son, who do you think she'll see inherits the business? Hmm?
Never happened.
Oh, no. And how do you propose to stop it?
Nothing like a little visit on the staircase to say, by the way, Daddy still is pumping sperm. So don't you
He's
think about it.
still virile and agile and
It's a little
you know,
ham-fisted. It does get us what we need to. It reads a little like, I don't know,
it's trite is what it is,
1980s
right? It's we've heard it
great
before.
performances. Yeah.
I mean, this literally could be a script from any, I was gonna say any
Oh, it's
mystery, but like any
Dallas.
story ever, right? This is
Dallas.
we've seen this all before. Although I did like his dig at
Falcons Landing.
Falcons Landing. Dynasty.
Dynasty.
He did try to read her for being fashionable while she's wearing the most beautiful white, like cashmere sweater. I was like, ooh, yummy. Ooh, that looks so soft and luxurious and rich.
Angora. I think it's like
Angora.
one of those things where, again, we see this every now and then that if you're fashion forward, you're not a dunce necessarily, but at least superficial.
You lack
And
depth for
therefore,
sure.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's still heavy in Murder, She Wrote.
Oh yeah.
I mean, kind of we saw that with Harbinger, with our LeMay on LeMay. She wasn't stupid, but she certainly was not heroine in
No.
that. So
Right.
often being fashion forward or being obsessed or interested or even just vaguely pretty
Yeah.
sometimes is a huge red flag in these series.
It's an interesting assessment of physical beauty, right? And I'm
Yeah.
wondering, the more we watch the
Because
show, the
usually there's like
more,
a granola version that's the
uh-huh,
hero. You need
right.
that city mouse, country mouse shit.
The flamboyant one is never going to be the innocent. There's always
Mm-mm,
something to
mm-mm.
hide, or they're a suspect,
Hmm.
or they're the murderer. Which is, well, it's funny that they did a whole episode about fashion.
Yeah. We should probably tie together that ruby that he gave
Oh yeah.
Alice was somehow related to that Middle Eastern moment that we saw in the dream, which is that a dream or was it a flashback?
See,
Or
I
was
don't
there some sort
know.
of
They don't ever. I'm going to tell myself for the sake of sort of staying in the same world that it was a dream, but
mm,
maybe it's more fun if it actually happened and it was a memory flashback moment. Because then it
it's
gives
a little, yeah.
this guy, his name is Vikram Singh, that's the character's name, Vikram
Vikram.
Singh.
Hmm.
It gives him a reason to be here, and he just showed up, by the way.
Yes.
I do have to
He's
point
at
out,
this country club. Is that where they're
Country
at?
Club,
They're at the
yeah, or some
almost like a
sort of
polo
horse race or
match.
something like this, yeah. When we see him, and this is a product of the times, but when we see him the first time, and maybe it's even here, we could let's go back and hear it. But I think that there's this slightly offensive Middle Eastern music that sort of sounds in when you
Oh
see his
yeah.
face, and it's like, oof,
Oh
duh.
yeah. Oh yes.
Yeah.
It's like Margaret Cho used to say that if you're Asian and you're watching a movie and you hear dun 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 dun, you know you're fucked.
Or
Same
like a
idea.
pong, right? Like,
Yeah,
oh God.
same idea.
Uh-huh.
Oh, hi, tight pants. Um,
Wow. Can we
yeah,
just pause for just a second?
just a second. He's not a
Oh my.
he's he's thick. You know what I
He
mean? Like he's
is. He
got
got
broad
thick
shoulders
thighs,
and
broad shoulders. Hey,
he
brother.
actually looks better dressed down than he does in the
Uh-huh.
suit.
Don't
Yeah.
they all?
Don't well, not everyone, frankly.
Here it is.
Great match.
Oh my God!
Ooh.
That's worse than I remember.
What is that? What is that instrument? Do you remember?
Is that a sitar?
A kifaf? No, I don't think that it's almost like a horn. Um, I don't think it's a sitar
You got me. I think I heard a sitar in there, but
or a zither or
near, near, near.
it almost I think it's something that you blow into.
Hmm.
And
Don't
then
say that while
what's
I'm looking at the brother. Good grief, Victor.
ooh,
So
yeah,
what's happened is Jessica and Seth have just shown up to this race or this party, right? And Seth comes face to face with his brother. But it turns out the brother didn't invite Seth. It was actually the new wife, Alice, which is pretty bold of her, right?
it
This is a
is. It's
huge
and yet
move.
happens all the time in these
Oh,
shows.
yeah.
Like I just wanted the family to reconnect. Girl, why do you care? Like,
Right.
why do you care? I want to learn about your family. Give it 10 years. You'll never have to worry about them. Like, it's just, I don't know. I guess it's meant to indicate again that she's not a gold digging hussy, that she is,
No,
in fact,
she cares.
yeah,
Well, and frankly, she does, right? She is a good
yeah,
person. She's a lovely little thing, right?
yeah. Oh, we do also have Bert Davies showing up here. Is that her father?
Yep.
Yes. Played by Clive Revell, who we
Hmm.
know from, oh gosh, Murder, is it Murder to a Jazz Beat? He's been in. He'll be in quite a few others as
Was he
well.
the talk show host? Is that right?
Yes, he
Or
was. Yes, he
yeah, that's
was.
what I
Yes, yes,
thought.
yes.
Yep.
Yes, yes,
Wow, that was a
yes.
long time ago. I can't believe I remember that.
Was. And I recently saw him in a Raquel Welch movie called, oh dear, Fathom. And he
Hmm.
was the sort of, oh, what do you call it? The sort of like hypersexual, almost bisexual, like ooh, evil. Yeah, yeah, it was great.
The queer mustache twirling villain type.
But still wanted to fuck Raquel. I mean,
Sure. I
frankly,
mean, who
fair,
doesn't?
fair,
Who doesn't?
fair,
He's really
fair.
fun. He's really fun in this episode. He's kind of like the proxy to what Jane leaves in the Emma McGill episode, this sort of
Oh,
like
sure.
commoner entering this
Yeah,
uppity space, right? And so
yeah.
there's this party scene here, and he's just walking through, snatching hors d'oeuvres, downing champagne. I mean, sort of lapping it up, right?
Working class
Yeah.
meets old money. Yeah.
He loves that his
Oh,
daughter has married this Richums, and he gets to
all
sort
right.
of enjoy the benefits.
Speaking of fashion for it, I live for this midnight blue leopard fantasy
It's beautiful.
that our Carolyn is in.
I mean, we establish her as the fashionista, and she is delivering. This is
That
beautiful.
that doesn't always mean things.
Yeah.
But they always say, "Oh, no," but here, I think this really works. I love it.
I mean,
I
she
love
stands
it.
out. Yeah.
Age appropriate. She's not too
Hmm.
gaudy. She's
No.
just confident. I
She's
like
also
it. I like it a lot.
stunningly beautiful. She's stunningly beautiful. Her face is so chiseled.
Yeah. Yeah. Actually, I mean, a lot of this is a lot of bone structure
Look at that
happening at this
jaw.
party
Wow.
because Alice
Between
here
her and
as
Alice,
well
yeah.
with this Kate Mulgrew updo that
And
she's got going on.
that long
Very
neck. Oh my gosh. Look at that
swan-like.
long neck.
Oh, and Vikram points out that not every woman can wear that jewel and remain untouched by its curse. It's the all-seeing eye, the powerful Indian
Ooh.
demon we call the Danav. Yep, yep, yep. Now, okay, so just a little background. Indeed, the Danav is actually from mythology, in
Yeah.
Hindu mythology. They are, I believe, a giant or a large creature, demon. Um, and they are actually, it's actually, the Danav is not a single person. It is a group of individuals.
Yeah.
They're like almost sort of like, oh, what are the jinn, almost. The Dijinn, like the, almost like the genies, the jinn.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Um, yeah.
Fascinating.
Mm.
Fascinating.
I I don't know if we're meant to think that they're evil, but
No.
that's a little reductive, but certainly a Western perspective. Uh,
Yeah. Maybe it's a different paradigm, right? It's
mm.
not like evil, but it's like don't mess with our shit.
Yeah, I mean, well, that's a lot of it too, is that, I mean, if you really look into frequently, because I think because Greek and Roman mythology is sort of viewed with a slightly higher echelon of respect.
Hmm.
It's not, savage or, you
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
uh, those gods are dicks a lot of the time, but they don't get
Oh,
quite
yeah.
the villainy attached to them, or at least they're fun villain. A lot
Right.
of these Eastern gods and goddesses and creatures are treated far more less respectable.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
they're more like, so a lot of Western ideas of God, right, are very idealized and like great and good, all powerful, while a lot of more antiquated or Eastern ideas, they're more reflective of the human experience, I think. Like when we look at like Mount Olympus and the gods of ancient Greece, like those are people. Those are people
Hmm.
with power, basically. And the
Maggie Smith.
tales, there you go. Oh my gosh, I just watched that clip of her, by the way. Oh my gosh, in
With her as a
that was
statue that's fallen.
yes, yes, so good.
Yes. Clash of the Titans.
So good. So where were we? So oh, we haven't even mentioned Jessica at she's done nothing
She's here
so far,
too.
right?
Guess what? Guess who's
She's
here?
just here.
Jessica.
We're 13 minutes in and she's barely said
I
a
know.
thing.
Well, she's only tied to this because of Seth.
She went with Seth.
But yeah.
She's along with the ride with her buddy. His support system as he reconnects with his brother, which is very sweet, actually.
Let's get this little moment between Vikram and Alice and everybody, because it is,
Sure.
oh God, talk about Agatha Christie. It is a little much. I think we're
Yeah.
gonna get that music sting again too.
I can't
Just like
wait.
that.
Well, not quite just like that.
The eye of the Dana.
There it is.
Mr. Hazlitt, I must congratulate your wife. Not every woman can wear that jewel and remain untouched by its curse.
Curse?
That ruby is the all-seeing eye of a powerful Indian demon we call the Danav. A golden hooded cobra who commands everything that is dark and evil in this world. Angered by its theft more than a century ago, the Danav laid a curse upon the stone to rob the breath of life itself from one whose heart is less than pure, killing them most horribly.
Okay, first of all, the Danav
Wow.
has no relationship with snakes. That's an invention. They're
Right.
actually confusing it with oh Lord, how do you pronounce it? Vritra. The
Vitra?
Vritra? Vitra? Um, who actually is a cosmic serpent, according to Wikipedia, who
Mm.
personified drought. Also, not quite what he was talking about. This is an imaginary
Oh yeah.
Hindu god.
This is
Yeah.
manufactured. This is all for this episode of TV. And you know
This is
what?
for
Why
white
not?
people.
Why
This is
not?
for white people.
White people in the 80s. And boy, that music
Uh,
is never going to disappoint, is it?
oh my Lord.
It's
It's
always going to
just
make my skin crawl just a
where did
little bit.
oh all right. And also Jessica's outfit here. Again, she loves this sort of blood clot red.
Hmm.
How do we feel about
Do
the
you like
placebo
it?
going through the pearls?
Hate it. Hate it.
I don't like it either.
I
What
don't
are we
get the
doing here?
choice.
Why are we doing
It
that?
I think a bigger earring and none of and remove the pearls would be better.
I understand needing something around the neck, but not the pearls. Maybe like a, oh, I don't know. Maybe like a gold that it's not weird that it gets cut off.
Yeah.
Something else,
Because
something else.
isn't the you want to see just like if there's a pendant on that necklace, it's in the middle, right? It's right above the crease of the
Yeah,
bosom, but the bow covers up that part, so it feels unfinished. It doesn't look quite right.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Meanwhile, Alice is in this gorgeous, gorgeous black dress, and she's really covered up too. It's not skimpy, it's not revealing,
It's a little
but it's
short
so
though. It just
fitted.
goes right under the knee,
Yeah.
which is an interesting cut choice considering how long her arms are and they're
Yeah.
covered.
It's also considering how petite she is. It's an interesting cut. Usually they like to either show off a little bit more or drown these women, but
Well, she's the sweetheart. We're
she's
not
the
meant to think
sweetheart.
she's evil.
Mm-mm.
And she enters the garage, smells the exhaust. The
What
car
is
is
she in
running.
the garage for? She's trying to find something, like a gift for
We
Richard,
don't.
is that right?
Yes, there was
I think
something
the
she
idea
was
is she
sort. I
put a
think.
gift for Richard in her car or something. And so she goes out to the garage, and while she's there, the door to the garage closes behind her. So someone is manufacturing this situation.
Right.
The car is on.
Is this their right? Is it what is this their? This is just a polo match. This isn't even like a family event, right?
This
It's not
party,
even meant to be
I
like,
think
oh,
it
this
is
is
a
our.
party for him,
No,
for
but is it like
Richard.
meant to be their wedding announcement or something?
Oh yeah, it's a so there's a polo match. Let's see.
I don't know.
You know what? I don't know.
Seems
They
like
don't
it,
even say. I guess it is just a party that accompanies a polo match, which is odd. Is that a thing that
it is a
happens?
lot. Yeah. Like a big gathering, especially if
Well,
it's international or
yeah.
rich people love a gathering. But yes, she's going into the garage to get something, and she immediately smells the car engine pumping out this exhaust fume,
Yeah.
and the
This
door
is,
closes and locks
oh
behind
my
her.
gosh. And
Is
she
it the
can't get in the
curse?
car. Ooh.
Ooh.
Well, and when I was
Yeah.
watching this, I thought to myself, this is terrifying. This would be
Oh yeah.
terrifying as Alice, right? And
Oh
I
yeah.
think she plays it pretty well too, for as sort of graceful and delicate as she is portraying the part. There's definitely some panic here. And there's
Slamming her
music
hands
playing and
against the
nobody can
door.
hear her. It's very terrifying.
No, it is. It's a good moment of tension,
Yeah.
especially since we're 15 minutes in, no one's died.
No one's
So this
died.
is probably, as we're meant to believe, the murder.
Yeah. And of course, now we're sort of
Um,
doing a pan through a very Pride and Prejudice Joe Wright scan through the party, looking at all of these characters
who's
we've met
around?
who who all are by themselves in some way. So all of them are now direct
Could they
suspects
have
for
just
trying to
come back
kill
from,
Alice, right?
yeah, could they all could just come back
What
from
room are
closing
they
that
entering
door?
from?
Oh,
Yeah,
and down she goes,
down she goes.
inhaling that toxic fume.
Incredibly dangerous. Incredibly
Yeah.
dangerous. I think it's quite easy to gas yourself in a garage. When I worked as a property manager and we had these little carports, we actually had to enforce that people could not back their cars into them because even with the door open, if they had started their car and the exhaust was coming out the back, they could be at risk of getting gassed and we would be a liability. That it happens fast makes sense.
The father has found her. That's also got to be pretty terrifying. Your young daughter passed out in a garage. Uh, so he and the brother Hazlitt, Carolyn's brother, what is his name? Sexy guy with the cowlick. What is his
I'm
name?
just calling him my thick bro.
Oh dear, is it Douglas? Douglas
He,
Barr?
this
Yes,
is, yeah,
I believe it's
it's
Douglas
Mark. He
Barr.
plays Mark.
Mark, Mark. He is Mark.
Mark. Well,
Um,
this is quite an operation.
yeah. They're all gathered around. She's not dead,
No.
interestingly enough. So there's still time. We haven't had our murder. in Murder, She Wrote. As I still think there's only one episode where somebody doesn't die, and we're eons from that still.
Yeah.
Um, it's not,
It's
I mean,
very
I guess it's not always murder, but it
yeah.
is often. Um,
It's very lucky that Seth is here being a doctor. He can immediately attend to Alice, right?
it is very useful.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had another episode recently where it was like, oh, Seth's here because he has to be the doctor.
Yeah.
Um,
You know.
the father's freaking out. And frankly, the husband, Seth's brother, does not seem bothered enough. He seems like concerned,
He seems
but he's
confused.
not, yeah, he's not stressing the hell out. I guess he's sort of
No.
like somehow she locked herself in.
Yeah. He's
Huh?
not shaking anybody looking for answers.
What did you do?
Mm.
Yeah,
And of course, Jessica, she's ready.
to
Detective
figure
Jessica
this
is on the
shit
job.
out.
She goes immediately to the garage, and we meet our cop. We finally meet our cop.
Yes, cop of the week, played by Larry Linville, who you might
Yes.
know as Major Burns from MASH.
Yeah.
And he is he's not really feeling Jessica's concerns,
No.
you know? He's kind of dismissive.
Well, and he even
Just
suggested suicide. He even said, like, well, maybe she's trying to gas herself. I was like,
what
why?
an odd choice. What
What
an
a
odd choice.
strange assumption.
Yeah. Oh, we should say also he used to be married to Rue McClanahan in Murder on the Bus. He
Oh
was
my
our
gosh, that's
professor,
right.
associate professor.
Oh my gosh.
Uh, in all the way back in season one, he was one of our bus people in Murder Takes the Bus.
We love a returning cast member. Wait, do we have
We
for our
do.
wrap up, is that one of our categories, our favorite returning guest star?
I think it was as of
I think
last
we just added it, right?
session.
And if
Yeah,
not,
because it hadn't really become a thing.
yeah,
It took like 2 seasons before people to really hit.
start showing up again.
Um,
Yeah.
yeah. I think our first three-peat person is
Hmm.
Rosanna Huffman. She is, I think, the first actress or actor to be 3 times, 3 different roles on
Hmm.
the series
Sure.
by season 4. And that would be our Stephanie from Golden Girls, who
Uh-huh.
also was married to one of the co-creators of this show. So,
Right.
oh,
So it
I
makes
just
sense
noticed
that she came around.
this pure waist on Jessica in this dress. What do we feel?
I don't like it. I
Yeah,
don't like it. An Empire in black is just not a good choice because she looks like a column. It doesn't look like a dress. It looks like a
it
column.
does make her look taller. I will say that.
Yeah, that's true.
Speaking of serpents, like it does sort of give her like a
Speaking of serpents.
otherworldly sort of piping.
Oh, did we even get into the gag that this cop, this lieutenant, thinks that Jessica is like part of some secret intelligence organization? That little
Not
B
yet,
plot
but I
line?
do love it.
Okay.
Let's
Let's
get
hear
just
them.
a
Yeah,
touch.
they're fun.
They're actually a lot of fun together. They're a lot of fun
They really
together.
are.
Are you suggesting that this is a suicide attempt? But she was only gone from the party for 15 minutes.
So?
You can you can't commit suicide in 15 minutes.
But I've certainly never heard of a would-be suicide turning on an engine and then going off to a party to wait for the garage to fill up with gas, which must be what happened here, because it had to have taken longer than 15 minutes.
Who did you say you are?
Jessica Fletcher. I was out from Washington for the day with...
You're from Washington.
Well, no. Actually, I was there for a meeting with Congressman Hale.
Everett Hale? The head of the House Committee on Secret Intelligence?
Well, yes, but frankly, I fail to see what that has got to do with this.
Oh, sure. I get it.
He's immediately enchanted.
Pardon me, Lieutenant. You get what?
Ma'am, I understand. It's strictly need to know, right? Well, you need to know the bottom line.
She's so confused.
Suicide.
Yeah, excuse me, Lieutenant. You've lost me. What are you talking about?
This. The bottom line. I found it locked in the ignition.
A is for Alice.
Yes, of course it's mine, Lieutenant. But I've no idea how it got locked in the car.
Yeah.
How we got locked in the car? So he thinks she's somehow an
I
agent or something. And there are constant accidental innuendos that further his belief.
hmm
Not
Coincidence after
since she
coincidence.
was not since she was accosted in the casino where that old woman thought that she was an actress from her favorite soap opera has someone been so certain who Jessica must be.
This happens a few times, right? That there are a few occasions where people think Jessica is someone who she's not. Obviously, there are the times when she shows up using someone else's identity, but
Yes.
it's almost like wishful thinking on the part of these people. But
Well,
I
come,
love when a character like this comes in as a foil to Jessica's objective. Even when they're allied together, I think it's so much
yeah.
fun. It gives her something to play on that's not just the mystery, right? Because
It also
otherwise,
means
it might get boring.
he doesn't know who she is. It
Yeah.
also, like, she's famous at this point. He doesn't know who she is.
He could pick up the
Uh,
book and look at the cover, the back cover.
at the top of season 5, our premiere episode is her actually being jailed because they think she's a secret operative. So this is sort of like the proto
Yeah.
of that.
They're like, let's just dip
Uh,
our toes in this pond. Okay, it kind of worked. It's kind of fun. Let's do it.
we've done the episode already where she says, "You're right. I am a writer. Murder my beat." We have done that one
That's
already,
right.
right?
Yes.
uh, it's a little reminiscent. This whole episode is a little reminiscent of One White Rose for Death because it's a party. Everyone's dressed up very fancy.
Oh yeah.
There's activity. Um, there is sort of this international flavor because this is British citizens also marrying into American
Yeah.
situations.
Yeah.
What with Alice and her father. I don't know.
It
It's
does have
sort
some
of
pieces of I mean this has like a reflections of the mind quality to it because we're sort of trapped in a house. This has One
a
White
little
Rose for Death.
gaslighty,
There's a little
yeah.
bit of intrigue and
But we don't
this
really
sort of
have a
secret
reason.
espionage. No.
There's
No.
no like, oh, maybe the necklace is cursed. What the hell are we talking about?
Yeah.
Um, yeah. And again, it's just because it's Seth's brother that we're even here. This
Yeah.
could absolutely be a stranger. There's a really fabulous episode, oh, with the wailing woman in the lighthouse. That's either next season or the season after or
That's a few
later,
away.
possibly,
Yeah.
where it's a similar vibe again of who killed why, and it actually has to do with gas again. But it's all I don't know. We're just going up and down stairs, walking into rooms, sitting around.
Yeah, this middle
She's
section
not
is a
dead.
little it's a little slow, this middle section here.
It is. Well, nobody's dead. I mean, I hate to say it, but that really is when the party gets going on Murder,
We're
She
halfway
Wrote.
through and not about there's still another like meaningful scene before
I
it's
know.
probably 30 minutes before a dead body shows up. Sometimes when it takes a long time for the body show up, I feel like we're cheated a little bit about the mystery. And I have to
Mm,
sometimes reframe my thinking like, well, there's a lot of setup that we can go back to and find our clues and whatnot. But
hmm
you're right, it doesn't really get started. And when there's only like 15 minutes of murder mystery, I feel a little cheated.
I think it's especially troublesome when I don't care about these characters. And I think that's part of it is that I don't care about these characters.
Yeah.
I'm not invested because even Seth's estranged. He's not even like, I have to save my brother. No,
No.
he's not. This is the first scene that we're getting of them really talking together.
Yeah.
It is an excellent performance by Mr. William Wyndham, I will
I think we
say. I
should
think
watch
he
it.
is.
Yeah. I think we should watch this scene between the two of them because he finally gets some real meat here.
Scared me to death. I don't know about you, but I sure could use a drink. Join me?
Why not?
Scotch, rocks, twist, right?
Right.
Remember
What
that
an
time
unusual drink order.
we got bombed on some of Dad's best Irish whiskey? Tried to join the Marines?
The recruiting officer took one look at our faces, said, all right, boys, come back when you're sober. And when you're at least 17.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Two of us going off to save the world together. Together. What the hell happened?
Molly happened.
Molly.
Seemed like about 1,000,000 years ago. You and me and Molly.
So they did drugs. Is that what they're saying?
Needs to go raving. Yeah.
So figuring actions speak louder than words.
When we got back, we'd already left Portland.
So they were both interested in the same woman, and he won, which is why Seth is now
My
gay.
business taking off.
That's right.
Kids coming along.
He was
Molly, sick like that.
he quit the team and turned gay.
Going so fast. I just never.
I gotta say,
found
there's
words
the look of betrayal
to say I'm
and
sorry.
processing that Seth is going through. It's really, it's quiet. It's a really
It's a
quiet,
quiet,
tight
paced,
performance.
patience performance. It's really nice.
If I hadn't been too blind to see how Molly felt, the two of you wouldn't have to run
Like
away in the
the
first
water
place.
line.
By the
Like,
time I'd
look at his
realized
eyes.
that's what I did running on my own. Even after I'd married Ruth, I still couldn't bring myself to make the first move.
Ruth, beard.
And now Ruth's gone too. And here we sit.
And Jessica won't put out.
Two of the biggest fools that ever drew breath.
What do you say we stop wasting it? To us.
You said it, brother.
Boy, howdy, I hope you're not the murderer. Like, or the attempted murderer. Or the one who dies, frankly. Wouldn't that be, I mean, that would
Wouldn't
sort of
that
be that
be
poetic justice of
a
Murder, She Wrote,
tragedy?
where you finally get your resolve in that dead.
Right? It's a lovely
So
scene, wasn't it?
Alice's,
A really
it
nice scene.
is. It's a little play-like, a
Yeah, very
little stage-like.
theatrical. Yeah. And a nice sort of switch of energy from the rest of the episode. But now we're going to ramp it up again.
Yeah, I do
And
love
about
when they
time.
shoot in these giant houses. I think it adds so much layer.
Hmm
Like, did you see the way Alice walked around past that stairwell? Just seeing the depths
It's
of the
huge.
space. I
Huge.
just think it really does. It does give something that studios just can't. I
Yeah.
mean, they can, but don't always. But this is a real mansion in Pasadena that I don't believe exists anymore. I think I looked it up,
Oh, that's too
but
bad. It's gorgeous. I mean, of all the houses we're in, this is one of the best for sure.
it might be the same one as 50 Mile, come to think of it.
Oh. Oh, because when she's coming down the stairs
Yeah,
with her gun in her
yeah.
couch nightie. Yeah. Oh my
Could be,
gosh.
could
It
be.
looks so much like it. We might have to investigate
Let me
this.
see. I'm
Tell you
checking
what.
it out as we speak. I'm checking it out
Yeah.
as we speak.
Of course. So
Because watch it
I'll
not
give
be
a.
after all that.
So Alice is coming down the stairs and she's trying to get into the den where Richard is hanging out, but it's locked and no one is answering. And so, of course, she's making a fuss and everybody else wakes up and piles down the stairs. Why are they all standing on the stairs having this conversation? Other
I
than
love
it's
that
an interesting shot.
no one looks tired. No one looks like they just woke up. No one's rubbing their
Mm-mm.
eyes. Everyone was just sitting in bed reading.
I mean, for God's sakes, look at Carolyn. She looks stunning. This white silk. Oh, she's the one. Carolyn is the one.
Well done, Carolyn.
Mm. Door open. Richard's dead.
Oh, Richard's dead.
So he
They
was
had
not the
just
culprit. He was not the culprit behind the
no.
car.
It's a little cruel. It's
It
a little
is
cruel of the
cruel.
show because again, we just got this. moment between the two of them, and it's
Hmm.
like, oh, for what though?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess because, but
I mean,
rude.
it is the result of watching a cozy mystery, right? Like sometimes I watch this show and think like I should be more upset that people die so often and so horribly. But we kind of have to as a product
Mm,
of what we're doing here. But in this case, it really sort of hits home like, wow, this should not be taken lightly. Seth just had a cathartic makeup with a brother he hasn't spoken to in like 20 years, and a few hours later, he has to identify his dead body. That
mm,
is cruel.
it is. It's, I think it's one of the first
Yeah,
close deaths of the series.
yeah,
Maybe they waited this long because they were like, we can't knock them all off. We don't
right.
know. But even like the nieces and nephews that are sort of related, none of them die of
Yeah.
Jessica's. And none of like this is the closest to a lead character suffering grief, suffering a loss
Like a family
of
loss in
a
particular,
familial
yeah.
loss. Yeah.
The only one I can really think of that it sort of reminds me of is Elizabeth in Murder by Appointment Only, right?
Yes, family, like a friend. Yes.
A close friend,
No, I mean
yeah.
it's certainly Jessica's lost friends before, but we've never had a familial death in this way.
No,
No.
no.
Oh, interesting. So Jessica's here to correct the white people. I do live for it. One second.
Somebody's got to do it.
Vikram Singh. He's the cultural attaché at his country's embassy in Washington.
Check on the Singh. See if he was involved in those Muslim protest demonstrations a couple of weeks ago.
Forgive me, Lieutenant, but Mr. Singh mentioned that he had attended the festival of Diwali last year, which, if I remember correctly, would make him a Hindu, not a Muslim.
Excuse me, Lieutenant. We're just about to wrap it up.
So check on that random comment on Twitter.
Mhm.
Uh,
How does she know all of this?
she's just an excellent judge of
She's
character,
just
and
smart as can be. This woman would be a Jeopardy champion.
she would. Which is why it's fun or sometimes like really mood whiplash when she's wrong.
Yeah.
Um, because she has to be correct and realistically correct too. I mean, that's just observance,
Hmm.
really. Um,
We always, whenever she's wrong, we like to call it out too because it's fun, right? It doesn't happen very often.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
the painting episode with
Mm-hmm.
where she thinks that Dick Sargent is the killer and it turns out it's
Mm-hmm.
actually his wife.
As she's talking to him, she
Yeah, I love
realizes,
it.
yeah,
Love it. Yeah.
yeah,
But not
yeah.
here. No, she's the
No.
expert here. She's, in fact, the only one who really has some brains about her.
So hilariously, I believe that all of the interiors of this shot are in fact studio Universal Studios.
No
As I just
way.
mentioned that, yeah. And I believe, in fact, Stage 29, yep, 50 Mile. And yep, a whole lot of other ones.
Hey.
Yeah.
So it is the
It's been
house.
it has been redressed. It's been
Yes.
redressed. But it's also been seen in a billion other things. Including Murder She Wrote. So and Columbos, a lot of Columbos.
A lot of
So
Columbos.
many Columbos and Banisex. So many. Uh, yeah,
Ooh, this ominous shot of Carolyn looking out the window, watching at Jessica work with the lieutenant.
indeed. Is she looking for an owl in an oak tree?
Oh no.
I saw three owls in an oak tree. Is that supposed to frighten me? Uh, that's a little dog's life. Um, okay. So, who do we think did it? Who are
Well,
they
we don't have
pointing the
much time to
finger at?
go. We have 15
Well,
minutes.
that's a lot of time sometimes. Just as we thought Dick Sargent did it, we're gonna find
Yeah.
out at the end. But who do we think we're painting our picture at with our detective of the week?
Well, we're sort of telegraphing that it's one of the siblings, right? It's the brother or the sister. I mean, the sister is the one who's getting the most attention here and looking
Right.
dangerous in the
His kids.
window. Yeah,
His
Richard's
kids.
kids, yeah.
Yeah.
And of course, it
We
would be an
love
attempt to
right.
make sure that their inheritance was intact.
I mean, maybe it's both of them. Why would he pick a Mayan dagger? Too
Maybe.
obvious. It's what we call a purse gun. Framing the other, possibly. Um, it
Big
is,
deal.
I
I
mean,
took a
that's
whole playset.
it's big deal indeed, because he was rich. He was rich as fuck.
Yeah, yeah.
So, and they didn't like the fact that he was marrying this woman, and guess who he didn't have time to marry? This woman. Or no, I guess
Yeah.
they were married, weren't they?
I think they just got married, yeah. But there's
Oh,
probably
never
not been
mind.
time to change the will at this point or anything like that. Well, and the point was like nip something in the bud. That was the whole point of like, well, what if she has a son? Which is all like hearsay, like it means nothing. Why don't you
Yeah.
develop a good relationship with your father and prevent that from happening, bitch? Oh, and
Oh.
now the lieutenant is actually accusing Seth as being a possible suspect, sort of calling out their riff over the years and how they just reconnected and like, what are you doing here after all this time? Which is
And
a
I
valid
seem to
question, frankly.
remember you being some sort of suspect in that unfinished business situation at the
Oh
lake.
yeah. Oh yeah.
And now, all right, another misunderstanding. Let me see here.
Let's hear it.
Seth, what time did you and Richard talk?
Oh, I don't know. Must have been for a couple hours. Probably between 10 and midnight.
Seeing the coroner estimated the time of death between 12 and 12:30. That makes you the last
No
person
one
saved
is that
alive.
certain.
Except
No
for
one
Mhm.
is
Gregor.
that
You
certain.
expect me to buy this phony reconciliation story?
Lieutenant, believe me, you have it on the highest authority.
Highest authority?
Washington?
What does that mean? What is it you telling me? In other words, excuse us a moment. Are you telling me Dr. Hazlitt is one of us?
Lieutenant, I told you, there is no us.
Sure. You bet. So where do we go from here?
It's really a great device to get Jessica in charge, right?
It does,
Yeah.
because he needs to believe her, and I love how fully trusting he is. I mean,
Hmm. Oh, no
what a
doubt,
way to
right?
what a way to dupe somebody. Well, because also we're so used to detectives being so resistant at every level
And
in Jessica.
misogynistic and
Yes.
sexist
He doesn't
and
he doesn't question it. In
the
fact,
moment it's
he thinks,
suggested, he's on board. He's the
yeah,
one that suggests it further. Yeah.
of course you are.
He
Why
takes it
wouldn't you
there.
be? Yeah. Oh, this is that cigarette situation. All right.
Oh,
This
this
is a
is
little
cute.
much. How do we feel? Walk us through it.
So, in an episode that doesn't have a lot of clues, I appreciate that there's something mechanical to look back on. It reminds me of the Buddy Hackett episode where he sticks the knife in the door and then stabs himself, right? This is a very clever way to lock this door from the inside out, right? Because theoretically, there's this sort of hook lock on the door, and someone would put a cigarette through the door, the crack in the door. As it burned down, the lock would trying to describe this accurately. After the cigarette burns down, the lock would then fall and close the
Mm-hmm.
door shut,
Mm-hmm.
right? It's cool. And there
Masking the time of door
yeah,
closure.
or who did it or how it happened, right? And there
Yeah.
was a moment earlier we were talking about Alice, we didn't mention it, but she was trying to give up smoking. And of course, Chekhov's smoker, right? Like there she is. So now Alice is a potential suspect because we've established that she is the only smoker and all these people or
Right.
something. Yeah.
Well, it's sort of like Robert Goulet was the only left-hand smoker, so
Yeah.
therefore,
Yeah.
yeah. Well, and so I think at one point they also mention, oh, maybe Alice faked her carbon monoxide
Hmm.
attempt just to get
Hmm.
things out of the way. Um, and oh, we have these glove moments.
Okay, OJ Simpson.
Oh my God. Jessica, and if you don't, it doesn't make sense, then it must be a clue. He doesn't put on his second glove. And Jessica's like, I know why you didn't put on your second glove. You have that cursed ruby in there. Like, it's so, I still
Jeez.
feel he's a cultural attaché. This is an international nightmare.
I
This
know.
you can't
I
just take his
know.
glove from him and search him.
It's pretty nuts. I mean, there's so much that happens in these last like 10 minutes.
I know. We've
They
really
have
been
to like
establishing mood for like the
hurry up and
last half
finish.
hour.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, and so
it's not
this
action
jewel,
packed.
no, it's not. This jewel had been locked in that den where Richard was. And so now Mr. Singh is a suspect.
Yes. Well, he showed a special interest in that ruby, and he
He
was the
sure
only one
did.
who knew about,
Yeah.
you know,
I believe he tried to buy it at one point,
yes.
right? And then Richard said,
He
I'm not
kept
selling.
offering him money. He kept
Yeah.
offering him money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he is guilty of theft here. This is pretty wild. We don't know what consequences he faces. Spoiler, he's not the
Yeah, no,
killer, but
no, but and that's actually ironically kind of refreshing. But
hmm
does it constitute as great fe of grand theft? I don't know what constitutes
I
grand theft.
really don't know. We
I
need a
believe it
lawyer on
does
this
have
show
a
with us
threshold.
sometime.
It's probably like I don't know. I don't know.
I
I
mean,
mean,
that
what was
jewel must be
that? It
worth
was
millions, right? Or hundreds of thousands at least.
I can't imagine. Oh my God, can you imagine spending millions on jewelry? All
Ugh,
right, Elizabeth Taylor. Oh, speaking of fashionistas, she's
good for
back
her.
with another. Let's see.
Oh,
Oh, I
Carolyn. Okay.
yes, this black with this gold. All right, and I don't think this jacket should work. It looks like she's wearing like her husband's or her brother's. It's
Victor, I feel the same, and yet she looks good in it.
she does. I mean, it's shoulder pads.
Yeah.
Uh, it's very like, oh, I'm cold. Here, let me warm you up by giving you my
hmm
jacket.
It's like kind
Um,
of a black and white tweed sort of looking jacket. Is that what it is? Can't see it more closely.
uh, that looks tweedish to me.
Yeah. And a beautiful
Yeah.
collared shirt under with a lovely gold chain.
Mm-hmm.
The pearls or the
Decolletage.
chain?
She's another one with a very long neck.
hmm
You know why she needs that long neck so she can eat that guinea pig. Uh,
And she's defending herself here because she has a great inheritance already from her mother, so why would she need to kill her father?
yeah,
But then I'm wondering, like, why did she cause such a fuss on the stairs in the beginning of the episode about the new wife?
yeah.
Is it like a mother-daughter sort of adversarial thing that she's got going on? Like, I'm not treating this young girl as like a stepmother figure. Is that really where her ire comes from?
I mean, I understand it. I mean, that's
Sure.
probably part of it. It's also like, how long did you know this woman? This woman is like, why not chocolate milk? Like, she's young.
She's
So how
young.
long could they have known each other
Yeah.
also?
This
Like,
is Margaret Spencer from Atlanta. Absolutely.
fully, full younger.
Yeah.
I mean, I think Margaret Spencer was maybe 35, 40.
At least in her 30s. Yeah.
This woman is,
She's
well,
no
actually, you
more
know what?
than 27, right?
Right? I was thinking I was going to say 27 too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's and again, I don't care. Like, you know what? Do what you do. No one seems to be exploited here. But
Yeah. Ooh, this is a cool detail. They found out that the cigarette or whatever that was in the door that was sort of holding up the latch before it fell was Turkish. And the lieutenant says, "Oh, it's Turkish, of course," which points to Mr. Singh, I think, is the idea.
mm,
But Jessica says, "I'm not one bit surprised that it was Turkish because someone's trying to set up Mr. Singh." So she sees through
mhm.
this nonsense.
It's a
Oh, we're
little on the
finally to the
no,
scene.
would never have picked a Mayan dagger too obvious. It's another one of those like,
Very.
see, don't do that.
I don't know
The
why these
actress,
people who are committing these crimes are finding these obvious things because
uh-huh.
this
It's
doesn't work.
so our Janet here was 26 when she played this role, just FYI.
We called it. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
Yep.
Didn't I say
Um,
25 and then most 27? I told you I'm really good at clocking age. Oh,
all right, so yeah,
should we hear it? I don't know.
sure.
There's a
I
long
mean, I
scene.
feel
Why not?
that you started that car yourself, waited by the door until you heard someone coming, and then you quickly locked the door and then pretended to be unconscious when they came in.
That's insane.
Moffat. You
Moffat.
were there. You saw how ill she was.
Then why did she refuse to go to the hospital? Unless she had plans that meant she had to be home.
A beautiful girl of modest means marries a wealthy, older man. You better believe she has plans. Plans to murder him the first chance she gets. And Singh, bringing up that curse, well, that was just the diversion you were looking for.
No, it's not true, any of it. Dad, please make them believe me.
It's no use, Mr. Davies. When Mrs. Fletcher found the cigarette used to rig that lock, that was the cincher. Now, you claim to have given up smoking, but I happen to know that you have a pack of cigarettes stashed in the living room.
I never made that claim. It's what Richard wanted to believe. I did try to give it up.
You're balmy.
You're
She's
balmy.
cigarettes, not Turkish.
How did you
And just how
know?
did you know the cigarette we
They
found was
always
Turkish, Bert?
talk
He
too
said too
much.
much.
An hour ago.
Well, he just said it.
No, he didn't.
I didn't.
Sir.
I said everything just on Dad. It's
Dad?
very
Not
Dad?
this again.
Dad?
Not this again.
You see, after Alice's accident, I couldn't help thinking how fortuitous it was that you and Mark had just happened to come along in time to save her.
But I told you, I went out
You
to
could
get
have killed me.
That's what you said, but I'm afraid it isn't true. You see, when you joined Seth, I was having a conversation with Mr. Singh. You were carrying your pipe, which you put in your pocket in order to shake hands.
Are you saying that I deliberately tried to kill my own daughter?
No, Bert. You never intended to kill her. You only wanted to raise the specter of the curse so that when Richard was found dead and the ruby missing, we'd naturally suspect Mr. Singh.
But you found that ruby on Mr. Singh yourself.
Planted there by your father.
How else could he have told you that it was found in Mr. Singh's glove?
Always
Only 5 people knew
talking
that.
too
Lieutenant,
much.
Seth,
Honestly,
and Mr.
folks.
Singh, and the person who put it there.
Do you know what you have
You
to tell
did?
the police? Nothing.
You left the end.
Nothing.
You locked me in the garage with the carbon monoxide.
Always telling too much. You nearly killed me. That's also very stage struck when he poisons. You could have killed me.
Sure.
No, never.
Never you. I mean, also our friend in the Emma McGill episode who shot at her child.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
Is this an English thing? Is this something English people do? Y'all trying to kill your kids, I guess.
Is this what English people do? That might be our title. Oh my God. Yeah. He did it all for money.
Yeah. He wanted them to
didn't-
live the life of Riley together, right?
Riley who?
O'Reilly.
O'Reilly. Yeah.
It's a sad moment because Alice doesn't deserve this. She has been nothing but goodness and butterflies and sunshine and cigarettes since we got here, right?
Yeah.
It's too bad.
Yeah. And we have this little end cap because that's sort of depressing. It's always depressing when
Quite.
parent has to realize that their child is the killer or a child has to realize that their parent is the killer. It's a downer.
I know.
Especially when it's said, I did it for you. Don't put this on me. I didn't ask you to do that.
I don't think so.
Ah.
I don't think so. It is from like our first Emma McGill episode where, incidentally, our other dad episode.
Dad.
Very sad moment.
Yeah.
Just have conversations with your kids and parents. Jeez, people.
Although, if memory serves, that episode with Emma McGill, it ends with her hugging him. Like, it doesn't even have like a fun little.
No, we don't get a cute little cap like this.
We don't.
No. You want to hear the cap? Let's hear it.
Yeah, we might as well.
High priority assignment? No, please, I understand. But I must say that it's been a privilege to work with someone of your top security clearance.
Now, see here, Lieutenant, for the last time, I am not some sort of secret government agent. I'm simply Jessica Fletcher from Cabot Cove, Maine. Look, here is my social security card, my library card, my voter's registration card. Now, do you believe me?
Hey, Jess, you'd better hurry if you want to meet with that agent before he goes to Moscow.
Best funny idea I've ever seen.
Maybe one of the best like freeze frames ever at the end.
It's like, yeah,
It really
they're on their
delivers.
way. They're on their way to see, of course, a book agent. But ah,
Oh, geez.
and all of these things. And well, I say Seth. I mean, I understand, absence sometimes creates complication, and Seth seems to have gotten over his brother's death pretty quickly.
Pretty quick. He's willing to joke the day after. So I guess they weren't that close.
Mm.
Neither here nor there.
Yeah.
Well, there we
So that
have
was our
it.
that was our little visit to Maryland, of all places. I don't know if we established that, but sure, why not?
Why not? Good morning,
I guess
Baltimore.
we needed Seth to stay somewhere in, the East Coast. So it might as well be Baltimore. Ah, well,
So where do you land? Where do you land on the Curse of the Dunov?
it's it's not a favorite. Um, yeah, and it's a bummer that it's not a favorite because again, we just had Harbinger, so therefore it's already living up to what are we like it's just a bad streak, especially, following Barbitals, which is obviously a very high one, Doom of the View, which I think is a high one, and Indian Giver, which is while not a highlight for me, it is a memorable episode.
Yeah.
Um, we're about to head into yet another family drama with Mourning Among the Wisterias,
Yeah.
um, which comparatively has a lot more going on. No curse, but a lot more going on.
True.
Um, Not the least of which is, fabulous performances from Linda Pearl, who's back, Lois
Ooh.
Nettleton, who's back,
Mm-hmm.
and Richards, who appears for the first time. It's just a little I don't know. It's just a little sea level for me, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. It's interesting we talked about the last two. I think the next episode sort of gives us the best of both worlds. These last two
Mm,
that have felt we even talked about this last week, but these two episodes, Harbinger of Death and Curse of the Dunlop, are so disparate. They're so far on the spectrum of Murder, She Wrote. Like one is just dull city, convoluted and dry. This one is so full of fluff and sort of extra stuff that isn't really we don't typically look at mysticism and the sort of curse scenario, right? I mean, there's an episode about vampires later, right? That's fun. But this is kind of
yeah,
a
for a while.
drop in that bucket, right? It's sort
Yeah.
of a dip in that pond.
Have some ghosts every now and then.
Yeah. But I think I like this episode more than you do. I think I find it fun to watch. I do
Sure.
think that it takes a little long to get to the goods. There's that
Mm,
middle section where they're just sort of this is after she is gassed in the car or in the garage with the car. There's sort of a midsection that settles a little too much for me, and so we lose the momentum. And there's a lot of just sort of
mhm.
walking back and forth and talking about things, and I'm like, we're just sort of repeating what happened already. But and again, some of the actors are underused here. I think gorgeous Carolyn, the sister, could be
Mhm.
fleshed out more in that time that we're
Mhm.
just walking around the house or whatnot. I think that the brother in particular has nothing to do other than look hot. He doesn't do
Sometimes
anything.
that's all we ask. Sometimes
I
that's all we
mean,
ask.
I'm not going to complain. And and it does feel like everybody's in slightly a different story. Like we have the
Yeah.
Singh character who is playing like mysterious magician from abroad. And then we have the
Mhm.
Richard and Seth storyline, which is very grounded and quiet and quite poignant
Mhm.
and cathartic. And then we have a character like Alice, who I've said a lot of good things about Alice, played by what
Windsor.
is her? Yes, Windsor. I like her as a character. I do think she's a little idealized and a little uninteresting. She's
Mhm.
lovely, but it would be much cooler if she had another secret or two that was
She's
revealed
got
in the
nothing
end.
going on.
But
Just nice.
she's too virtuous. She's too true, and it's a missed opportunity to sort of muddy the circumstances so that Jessica has more work to do. But she doesn't.
Yeah.
She notices a cigarette latch and she catches a ruby in a glove. And isn't that kind of it?
Yeah.
That's
And
kind
she
of
did
it.
love him. She did love him,
She did.
supposedly.
I don't know why.
But I,
I don't.
well,
I think he's a
I don't know
dick.
either. Again, maybe if we had any sense of, I mean, not necessarily a fatherly thing. We don't even see any parallels between, we meet her father, and we don't even see any, like, obvious, like, daddy daughter syndrome situation
Hmm.
happening.
Hmm.
Um, and obviously, since she's the virtuous one who's not looking for money, we have to have his daughter be the bitchy one who's looking for money. She's not quite Trish level, but
No, she's not Trish.
she's certainly something. And she's
She's sort
constantly
of,
in financial need.
yeah. I
Right?
mean, in the
Money,
beginning,
please.
yeah, give me a check, Daddy. I want to go buy some clothes. But
Must be nice.
frankly, her kind of nasty disposition toward Alice and even her attitude in general is loud, but it's passive. Like she's not doing anything, right?
It's
She likes to
done.
stir the
That's the thing.
pot.
It's already happened. It would have actually been kind of more interesting to see if they were on the precipice of getting married than already been married.
Yeah,
Because then she would have a little bit more agency and a little bit more uh shit to do because she'd be like, let's stop the
we
wedding
have to do this. I mean, that's what the
as
next
opposed
episode is
to
about, right? That is
it
the
really
next
is.
episode. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we have a
This is
better
one
version
of
of this dynamic in the next episode.
yeah. Well, we have several like dysfunction. This is the season of dysfunctional families.
Yeah.
We're hanging out in the British countryside. We had we're going to have this our southern drama in the next
Hmm.
one. We're gonna have that winery episode, which is another family drama element, and then we're gonna head over to it's less family, but I still think it has some family element in Doom with a View with the element of the brother
Oh
the
yeah.
son and mother situation and
Yeah.
its parallels with his new wife.
Oh, that's very
Again,
interesting. It's very much
an
like this
older
episode with the older parent and the younger child who's married somebody rich, and the
right.
parent is
The
sort of
difference
living
being is that
off the benefits of that
our
situation.
our bride here is virtuous and
Yeah.
Garrett is a dick. That's
Right.
the because again,
Right.
and I maintain it, older woman, this show has a grudge against older woman, younger man dynamics. They are almost
Yeah.
always played duplicitous and fucked up.
Right.
Where older man, younger woman is not as often.
Right.
It's
The
a plot
beauty.
point very
Yeah, yeah,
frequently,
yeah.
but it's not of always.
The beautiful
Yeah.
young thing married to the thumb.
Not the uh
Yeah.
yeah.
Well,
Well,
I mean, it's not a deep episode, right? It's not a deep
well,
episode. Well,
yeah,
yeah,
it's a perfectly fine episode 14 out of
sure.
22.
Yeah.
We're halfway. Um,
If I were to tune in on a Sunday night and this were on, I would enjoy it and then forget about it, right? It would be
yeah,
a nice
but
little dose of what I want.
it's last on the disc, and if I'm gonna skip Harbinger, and let's be real, I'm gonna
You're
skip
gonna skip
Harbinger.
Harbinger.
I'm gonna go right to the next disc.
Yeah.
It really is.
Yeah.
It's not a grabber. It's just not a grabber.
Yeah. I
Particularly after, the powerhouses of Trouble in Eden, Indian Giver, Doom with a View, Barbatals. Like that's
Oh, we've had such a slew of excellent
yeah,
episodes.
just
And
really like captivating. episodes. And this
Hmm.
is a very passive, it's on. It's on TV.
It's on.
Yeah.
Well, and so here's the problem with like the more Murder She Wrote episodes we watch, because if this is 14 of season 4, that means we've watched about 80 episodes of the show. And we're starting to
I think
see
our last episode was 88 that you posted.
84, I think. 84.
84.
Yeah. And that includes our
Okay.
bonuses too. But when you get
Oh,
to a
sure.
certain point, these, and we even talked about it in Harbinger, is that we kept getting these sort of repeated tropes and ideas and devices, sort of
Mhm.
random from many episodes, put in the bucket of Harbinger of Death, and they just didn't mix and create something worth watching. And I think we're seeing it here too, because we've seen this storyline about the young wife and the rich husband and the child who doesn't want the new bride to inherit. This is all old news at this
It's
point.
familiar. Yeah.
Just
And
sort
this
of
is also
remixed, right?
that sort of Falcon Crest sort of thing, too. It is sort
Yeah.
of like comment on the times. This is 1987 they're filming
Yeah.
this.
Yeah.
So it all makes sense. And it also this sort of espionage, this sort of intrigue element will be covered again too in a future
Hmm.
episode, in 2 episodes,
Hmm.
where Jessica actually has to meet up with another Haggerty episode. Um, wait, actually, is it a Haggerty episode? Oh, maybe it's not a Haggerty episode.
I can't recall.
Now I'm second guessing myself.
Mm.
It's Haggerty-esque. It's not Haggerty. No, I'm
Yeah,
mistaken.
yeah. But it has that sort of tone
Um,
to it.
yeah, yeah. Yeah. I
I
don't
don't know
know.
that I have a lot to say about it other than I enjoyed watching it and I'm more looking forward to watching the next one, frankly.
Yay!
Yeah.
If you loved this audience, you know what? Tell us why you loved it. What does it do for you? What has it done for you lately? Um, and
We are chaos today, sir.
what has it been like watching these, these strong hits, and then every once in a while we do hit these. Maybe this isn't a little divot for you. Maybe this is another strong one. I don't quite get even the father putting his wife, like his daughter, in danger. Like again, we've seen variances of. It's not
Mhm.
quite his stiff, cold fingers. It's not quite that to that level. It just
Yeah.
seems a little tentative for the
Yes.
stakes. It's a little
Yes. We've
tentative
seen
for the stakes.
the same devices and tropes used more fully before, I think. And so they're a little half-baked. Oh,
Yeah.
I do have to point out Carolyn here.
Mm.
Carolyn looks like she's smoking clove cigarettes, but there are several moments where things are happening, and Mr. Singh tells this very spooky story about the curse of the ruby, right? And she's just sitting there, puffing away, puffing
On her
away.
Turkish cigarette,
I
yes.
know, looking fabulous.
And she says, "Why not? I've smoked everything else." It's very sure I'll eat anything. It's very uh
She's my
I'll have to show
MVP.
you that. I'll have to
Yeah.
show you that sequence of her eating the guinea pig. It'll change you.
I gotta know. I gotta know.
Ah, all right, folks. I think
Yeah,
that brings us to an end of and what an odd also like oh yeah, Seth's brother's dead. Like what an odd like
I know.
it's such a weird like
It makes you wonder if that
situation.
was like from the writer's standpoint, was that the impetus for the episode? Was that sort of the grain that they started from, or what idea did this grow from? I'm not really
It
sure. It's
wouldn't
not super
it wouldn't
clear.
surprise me if they combined episodes. Like if they're like, what if we
Ah,
have a brother like Seth meets his brother and there's this situation and oh, because again, this storyline doesn't need it to be Seth's brother.
no,
It's
it
just
doesn't.
that's just as much as that Curse of the Danav is the MacGuffin. MacGuffin number two is Seth's brother. It's the only
Yeah,
reason that
yeah.
Jessica's there.
It's really just an
Someone could
opportunity.
have been a niece. Someone could have gone to college with her. Done it a billion times. We're gonna do
Yep.
that with Morning Among the Wisterias. He's a friend of hers. That she met after she
Right,
became famous.
right.
Um, it's just a device to get them there.
Yeah. I kind of imagine
So
like the Murder She Wrote writers' room being like a big chalkboard full of like idea, 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 idea. And then someone takes a piece of chalk and is like, How about we connect this
What
one to
if?
this one? And you know what I mean?
Yeah, I do.
Uh,
I do.
that would
I
actually
do.
delight me.
I am imagining it like that Always Sunny from California, in Philadelphia, meme of
Yes,
Charlie Day
yes,
looking at all of the things, Pepe Silva. Ah,
exactly.
well, that was the curse, everybody. It's the curse I don't have. Um, I'm Victor
I think
Devon.
I'm petrified.
I'm
And
just
this
gonna keep
is,
quoting Golden Girls. And this was.
and this, God damn it. And this was,
See, yeah, we're off our game, but we're
yeah,
fun. We're fun.
yeah, yeah.
We're punchy. It is barely afternoon, everybody. We have no excuse.
I know. It might as
And
well
this
be 8
was.
a.m. And this
And
was
this was tonight
tonight
on
on Murder,
Murder She
She
Wrote.
Wrote. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Sing. I
Meow, 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 meow.
can't. I
Yeah.
believe he's Hindu, not Muslim. That's right, Jessica. You tell him. You
Hmm.
tell
We are
him.
learned
Vaguely.
now.
Jeepers.
Jeepers, indeed.